Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are going to get right into things here in the Shimmering Flats. Camping King, Lexus, LOL Face, Jason, Zesh, David, good morning to you all. Thanks for being here. Steven, this is your favorite grinding area? Yeah, it's a pretty good grinding area. My only problem with it is that it all looks the same. It's the Shimmering Flats, so like there's not a lot of like interesting looking areas. And the colors are all the same. But yeah, for grinding it has incredible mob density. It looks pretty during the sunset. I don't know if I've ever been here during the sunset or at night. Yeah, that's kind of the bad thing about playing mostly during the day, is that I never get to experience the other skyboxes in the game. When I was much younger, I almost exclusively played at night, and then it was kind of like the same thing. I never got to experience like the daytime skyboxes. I really wish they would have adopted like a day-night cycle similar to how Final Fantasy XIV does it. Where, you know, you're logged in for an hour and you get to experience like the whole day-night cycle, or a half hour, or whatever it is. I don't know how much time it is. But time passes in such a way that you get to experience all of it regardless of when you can play. Because yeah, in WoW you only get to experience like the time of day that you play in, which can be kind of a bummer sometimes. I thought that was like a stun he was trying to hit us with. I thought I could like outrange the stun, but now I'm not sure it's even a stun. I don't know what it is. Be sad, dog. Good morning to you. Is it a mana burn? Yeah, it might be. That's okay. Yeah, the purple negative purple meant mana burn. Okay. Well, that sucks. I would rather them stun me than burn my mana. Usually I fight these guys last. Usually I go do everything else first, and then I come here last. I think these are the highest level guys that we're gonna fight here. Yeah, it's mana burn. Oh, that's so gross. It's so gross. It says human shaman, it says. A human shaman, guys. He's a human shaman. The tooltip doesn't know from a disguise, so he's a human shaman because he appears to be human right now. That's fun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Steven. I'm like, yeah, right now I'm stuck with the level 25 water. I need to get one more level. So stacks of heavy leather are selling for almost half a gold. So whatever heavy leather I get, I'm gonna send it to the bank alt. I'm vendoring the medium leather. The medium leather is going on the auction house for 15 silver a stack. I'm pretty darn sure that 15 silver is the vendoring price. So I won't be keeping any medium leather, but the heavy stuff I'll send over to the bank alt to sell. Yeah, I put some up for like 45 or 46 silver. David, that was kind of you to offer him some of the profits, some of the leather. It's also weird that a hunter wouldn't take skinning, but that's his bad. Sean, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Yeah, see, you're much more polite than I am. I follow the 2 rules of skinning. The rule number 1 is that if they're a skinner, I expect they'll either A, skin it right away, or B, they won't loot it. And if I see looted bodies and I can skin them, I just skin them. But I'm not a very polite person when it comes down to it. Alright, I don't need any more crystal hides. So, let's head out of this area a little bit. I think the gazers are down here too, though. Should be looking for the gazers. Kenneth, good morning. Like this right here, like this guy's a shaman. Maybe he's a skinner, but if he is, he should have skinned this stuff already. Yeah, Thousand Needles is more of a horde questing zone. This is the only part of Thousand Needles where the Alliance has any quest. So mostly we'll probably see horde players. That mana bar hurts. Karen, good evening. Everything is well enough. As well as it can be, I think. Thanks for asking. Rick, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Level 24, you're just starting to get some real momentum. Granted, then you hit level 34 and your momentum basically stops, but you know, for 10 levels there, you're in a good, like, a good flow. The level 20s are where I typically lose characters. Well, characters that are not a paladin. Anywhere between level 24 and 27 is like the magical spot where most of my characters die. I think it's because you get really comfortable with the class by then. You become super comfortable with the character, and it's sometimes just like it makes you like overconfident. Sometimes you're not even like consciously overconfident, but like subconsciously overconfident. It just makes you confident, and you don't want to be confident in hardcore. You don't want to be confident at all, but you just kind of get that way naturally by the mid-20s on a class, especially if you're logging in and playing a bit every day. Karen, I'm sorry to hear you had a terrible day. I had a terrible afternoon yesterday, so I kind of know how you feel. Today will probably be terrible too by the time I get to the afternoon. Who knows? Austin, good morning. You haven't played since BFA and you're starting hardcore? That's great, that's a good place to be. I'm happy that you came back to WoW and that you did not go play retail, because that would have been a mistake. There you go, Austin. Welcome to the guild. Eventually, I'm gonna have to go through and like the people who the characters haven't been on for like 15 or more days. I'm gonna have to like clean up the guild a little bit. So, like, if you have a character and you haven't logged it in more than 15 days, but for some reason you want it to still be in the guild, it'd be a good time to log it in. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to go through it. I might do 10 days. I might do anything over 10 days, I might start removing. I like to have a realistic idea of how many characters exist in the guild. So, I know a lot of people, like, play for a while, then they fall out of it, they don't ever come back. Diz, hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome into the stream. I'm pretty sure this is the only area where I can get the gazers, isn't it? Can I get gazers anywhere else? I don't think so. Camping King, if you play on the weekends and you log in every weekend, you're fine. Yeah, the only way that you would be past 10 days is if you skip a weekend. But yeah, and then like, you know, if I kick your character out of the guild and you come back, just ask for another invite. But I just don't want to have 200 characters in the guild when only 70 of them are being played, you know what I mean? Because it's going to get out of control. Eventually I'm going to have people in the guild who haven't been on in 7 months. Like, I have to clean it up while the clicking is going to be reasonable. Not when I have like 300 characters I have to click twice. Like, that's going to be too much clicking for me. So yeah, I'm going to clean it up. This week I'll probably take a look at it. And like, so 11 days, if I see 11 days not logged in, I'm going to boot it. It's just going to have to be that way. And like I said, people can always get re-invited. It's not really a big deal. It's not like you have guild rep or anything like that, you know. Hell, you don't even have a guild bank. I'm happy that we can fight two at once, but boy, are we burning through mana. I'm probably going to have to run back down to Gadgekstan at some point to refill our water. Obesia, that's not a bad idea. It takes a village. The scorpions can put a stackable debuff on me. Yeah, I saw the poison go up. I got rid of it right away. I'm not living with any poisons. Alright, we're done with the gazers. It's funny because I always do this one last. Everything else should be a little bit easier now. Well, except for the turtles because they have a crap ton of HP. Because they're turtles. Alex, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm gonna hit level 35 tomorrow. We should think about doing a an RFK run. Especially like while I'm hanging out in the in Kalimdor, would be a decent time to RFK. Yeah, 29 to 38. Yeah, I think we could probably do that. Sounds good. Was 38 the max? Ooh, it might be. We'll take a look in a second. The max is... Yeah, the max is 38. That's so weird. It's only a 9 level range. I guess that's pretty typical. I guess it's pretty typical. Yeah, not a big deal. It's getting to the level range anyway, where like pretty soon there's gonna be nobody to run anything with. We're not gonna be able to find pugs to fill spots or anything like that. Like, I think like, you know, once you're in the level 40s, it's not a range that a lot of people get to. I don't know if it's drastically different in official than it was in Bloodsail Buccaneers. I like to maintain an illusion of doing lots and lots of dungeons, but it's probably just not gonna happen. It's an old-timey NFL football cap from like the 1960s. Like most helmets in Classic, it looks pretty stupid. Yeah, I have a piece of mail on. It has a lot more armor, and I want the strength out of it. If I had nothing on, I would definitely have equipped it. I wonder what this zone would have been about, if not for the Phantom Menace movie. Like, what would they have done without pod racing, you know? It would have had to be like a totally different area. Isn't this place flooded in the new content? You mean after Cataclysm? Yeah. In Cataclysm, the entire Thousand Needles got flooded. And there's like a big floating goblin barge / town in the Shimmering Flats. Oh, it's a party boat. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a party boat. They're goblins, so, like, obviously... It would either be, like, a floating bank or a party boat. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case. Can I show off my gear? Yeah, sure. A lot of it's getting really old. At least at 40, we'll be able to go to the auction house and buy a bunch of plate. Even though we still won't be able to do dungeons. We'll be able to go to the auction house and buy a bunch of plate. Fingers crossed, at least. Yeah, the mace was a good auction house find. It was 6 gold. The next mace I get's gonna be a one-hander though. And it's gonna cost me like 20 something gold. And then I have to find a shield. Because by then my shield's gonna suck. There's a boat north and east where there are lower level turtles. Yeah, I know. I'm making my way up here. A lot of the stuff in the northern part is lower level, and then the southern part is a bit higher level. I'm just fighting everything. I've got no like big ambitions for today except to clear all these quests. So I don't really mind if it takes me forever. Shadow, good afternoon. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like at this point, we're at that point where we kill everything slowly. So whether it's a green or a yellow, we're gonna kill it slowly no matter what. At least with the yellow enemies, we're getting more XP. If I were on a class with like a higher kill rate, then I'd probably care more about fighting greens. Everybody get on your VR headsets. It's never too close. We'll do first person hardcore. That's safe, right? Oh god, they do get you right in there, don't they? Oh, that blast came out of his eyes. Oh, that makes sense. It's like a gaze, right? Ouch. Okay. We had our fun. That was Disturbing, David says. It was wrong. It felt wrong. I think first person would be better on a ranged class. Like if we were doing a hunter or a mage or a warlock maybe. Something that kept the enemies away a little bit. Like I wouldn't mind. Like this is like they're biting through my face. Like they're biting through the camera. Ow, I can feel it in my actual body. So yeah, it's a little too close for melee. But I feel like ranged it could be okay. Yeah, it's a little bit too close, unfortunately. I wonder if there's like a camera mod that could let you play it in first person and have it have more of like the perspective of like a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, where like yeah, the enemies are in front of you, but they're not standing through you. Like I don't know, it would have to be something that somehow the first person would have to start right here. Like right here, I would have to be in first person. If there's not a camera add-on, somebody should make a camera mod that just like takes this perspective right here and makes this the first person view. If this was first person view, then it'd be playable and it'd probably be really interesting. I've always enjoyed like seeing the animations and seeing the enemy models up close. But yeah, this is too close. This would be perfect. Joel, greetings from Michigan. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. Camping King, you hope the Bears lose Thursday night? Rumor has it if they do lose, they're firing everyone. How cool would that be? That's like some next level drama. And the NFL is all about drama these days. So like everything has to be about drama if it wants to get ratings these days. So it makes sense that they would do something really, really over the top and dramatic and unnecessary. I hope that happens. I hope Brady comes back for the 4th time and like plays for the Bears. That's my dream. Oh, basically a first person would make the world feel bigger? Yeah, I think so too. I've always enjoyed playing with a closer camera. In hardcore, obviously, like most of the time I have to keep it pretty zoomed out. But I prefer to be about right here. Just for like immersion. Not safe during hardcore, but yeah. Unless you want to keep your head on a swivel. Eric asks, as a Chiefs fan, how do you feel about Taylor Swift taking over your team? I'm sick of it. I'm over it. I don't give a shit. I wish people could have their relationships in private, but I understand they're two rich white people in the 5% of rich white people, and so of course that's all people want to see or think about or care about is their love life / fake relationship / whatever it is. Like I don't care. I wish I didn't have to hear about it. I wish I didn't have to see it. I just want to watch the football game. That's all I'm there for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, some pretty rich white people are dating. What a fucking surprise. I don't care. That's my bad take on it. Yep, that's my shit take for the day. Two famous rich white people dating each other. How interesting. Ugh. It's just all about money, you know, like the more synergy stuff has, the more money it makes for everybody involved. It doesn't have to be real But the desire for money probably pushes it to be real at some point, or at least to drag things out as long as possible. Yeah, they show her 79 times during the game. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, they show her and all of her rich friends. I'm just so tired of it. I don't care. They're probably not. Who knows? And who knows, Eric? And who cares? Who gives a shit? The breakup album. Yeah. Yep. Of course. Give me a break. Shadow, you thought only teenage girls listen to Taylor Swift? No, not at all. That's not true. No, like I like her as a musical artist. I like him as a football player. I wish I didn't have to hear about their relationship. I wish I didn't have to like hear it a billion times during the football game I want to watch. Like as human beings who do what they do, like I like them both. I just don't need to hear about like people's fucking relationships. Like I don't need to care about Hollywood relationships and that kind of stuff. Like it's not my business. Firstly, I don't even want to know about it. Secondly, I really don't care. I think it's interruptive and distracting. It does sell. Oh, I know why it's happening. That's part of the problem I have with it. Is that it sells everything. It sells everything. Dude's podcast popped off. Like it wasn't popular already. You know, I'm sure album sales are up. Spotify listens are probably way through the roof. Like, yeah, of course, it sells everything. It's called synergy. It's when you take two things that are kind of separate, but they put them together and they make a lot of money. You know? I mean, Shadow, that's an opinion, man. I'm not here to talk about Taylor Swift's music. It's like the last fucking thing I want to do on my stream. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Ultimately, like, whether her music is good or not, whether he's a good tight end or not, I don't care. I wouldn't want to see someone else's relationship in my face anymore if the opposite things were true. Like it doesn't even matter. It doesn't play into the equation. I just hate being forcibly sold someone else's relationship that should be private. Paul, am I going ret? No, there's no such thing as going ret in Classic era. And the thing is, like, usually I ignore all things Hollywood, and I don't learn things about actors I like. I don't try to investigate their personal lives. Same thing with musical artists. I don't try to look into like what Eminem is doing this week. You know, I don't care about people's personal lives. I care about the performance. I care about the athletics, if it's a sport. And so yeah, I get really annoyed at people and at just the idea that for some reason I should have some kind of investment in the relationships, in the ideas, and the goings on, and the habits of people that I don't know when really I should just be able to like appreciate whatever it is they actually do. And like, so normally I can ignore it all, right? But like when it's on football, I effing watch football. The Chiefs are my favorite team. Yeah, like now I can't ignore it. That's where it becomes annoying. Normally I can just ignore everything. I don't look up information. I'm not on social media. I don't even read Google News. Like I can ignore every single thing that happens to everybody but me. Usually. Unless I'm trying to watch a football game where they're cutting to the booth 17, where the booth is in like a picture-in-picture of the booth, and then the game is smaller over here. Like, then I can't ignore it anymore, and that's when I start to get angry about it. That's when I start to have an opinion about it, is when it interferes with something that I'm doing in a way that I can no longer ignore it and continue living my life normally. That's why it makes me mad. Yeah, exactly, B said. Like, I watch sports to see sports, right? I don't care about people's relationships. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear the announcers talking about it. But it makes money. So much money. Ungodly amounts of money. For people that already have ungodly amounts of money. Just makes them even more money. Until they're so rich they just vomit forth dollar bills, $100 bills, C notes, puking forth C notes. They're so rich. Yeah, that's my take for the day. The Chiefs games they do, Shadow. Yeah, the Chiefs games. Just the game that I like want to pay the most attention to every week because they're my favorite team. Just during that game. Though I'm sure we'll start to see like other couplings off on other like sports teams. Like who are some other popular players that could couple off with musical artists and or actors, you know, who are these other people? Because I'm sure like once they see how much money it absolutely pulls in, I'm sure we're gonna see more of it. You know what I mean? That's the disturbing thought. Is like this is the beginning. This is the beginning of something that's going to continue to happen and become more and more pervasive as they learn how to manipulate this synergy. Because for some reason, most of America is really effing sucked into this stuff and they eat it up. And I don't know why. I don't know why they eat it up, but they do, man. They love it. They want to click on it. They want to scroll through it. They want to listen to it. So it's going to be more of a thing. It's easy to blame TikTok, but like people have always been super sucked into Hollywood. It isn't like a generational thing like currently. It's something people have always been obsessed with the lives of rich people. Non-rich people throughout history, you can go all the way back. All the way back. And non-rich people have always been obsessed with the lives of rich people. They want to know what they're wearing. They want to know what they're eating. They want to know, you know, what kind of socks they wear. Like, it's been a historical thing with humans. It's not TikTok, man. It's been literally the entirety of human history. It's been the entirety of human civilization has been like that. Yeah, we just know how to make more money off of it now, you know. Who do I think for the Super Bowl other than the Chiefs? The Lions, obviously. Yeah, I think the Lions. Buffalo Bill, my Wednesday's going okay. It's been an interesting one so far. Yeah, last night sucked. Yesterday evening sucked. So today's better. I've already got people in my chat telling me to move on to the next subject, like it's their stream and not my stream, so it's going okay. Yeah, Jason, it's not going to ever be considered a distraction for the team because it's making the team money. It's making the people who own the team money. It's never going to be seen as a distraction. It's only going to be seen as something lucrative. You know, like, and like, yeah, like no one's going to be like, hey dude, like no, they want it, you know. Unless he starts playing like crap, which isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen, so. Yeah, well, yesterday ended, and that's what made it better. Yeah, when yesterday ended, it made yesterday better, and now it's today, and we'll just have to see how today goes. Yeah, especially if they keep winning. Yeah. Oh man, have I progressed any of these quests? What am I looking for mostly? Salty Scorpion Venom I have the least of. Hollowed Vulture Bones, we're halfway there. Okay. Car parts we got. Well, I have to find the Saltstone Basilisk. They have to be to the north of us. Just kill everything here. Yeah, just kill everything. I'm just gonna kill everything here. I feel like that's what I've been doing kind of anyway. I mean, Anubis, I will admit, like, okay, the Cowboys' defense is pretty good, okay? There, I said it. Are you happy now? I just don't like Dak. The Cowboys' defense is pretty good, yeah. I can't argue with you there. It could be worse, Buffalo Bill. I could be at work. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what the job was, I guess. I mean, that's a blanket statement, but yeah, sure. It could be worse. It could be worse. I could not be playing a video game, yeah. I could not be playing my favorite video game in the world, so it could definitely be a lot worse. Yeah. Absolutely. Paul, will I give Assassin's Creed a go? Oh god, probably not. No, I played the Viking one for like a hot second back when it came out. I absolutely hated it. I like it just felt so lame. Like I don't even know. Like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 back in the day were amazing. The ending of Assassin's Creed 2, like how amazing was that? Like you knew it was gonna happen, but then when it happened, it was still mind-blowing. When the alien thing tells him that like he doesn't matter, he's like, I'm not here, I'm not talking to you. Spoilers. And he's like, what? Yeah, no, like so the Viking one seemed like garbage. I just don't think it's a franchise I'm ever gonna return to, especially because like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm ever gonna return to it. Also, like shitty business practices on the side of the developer, like a bunch of pay-to-win stuff has always been implemented in those games over time. Like, who wants to pay to win for a single-player, story-driven game? But people do. So yeah, and I don't really. Was 3 the one set in like the American colonies? I almost said something that someone would have found offensive, so I switched it at the last minute to the American colonies. Was that the one? Was that 3? Because that was good too. I liked that one a lot. I just don't really I don't think I beat it. Yeah, I just don't think I beat it, so I don't have like big memories of it. But I remember the setting and like the gameplay being really fun. And then after that, the franchise lost me. Just completely lost me. And then when I tried to return for the Viking one, it was garbage. And so I don't think I can go back to it. I don't have a strong reason to. Is it still like a big open world like game? Is that how they're doing it these days? They're keeping it like big open world? Now the game I did think about going back and trying was the New World expansion. New World got an expansion. And I thought about trying that, but I'd have to roll from level 1. I don't have a max level character, so it wouldn't even really be like expansion content. Black Flag was good. I never played Black Flag either. Be sad, Doug. The New World content was meh. Yeah. I mean, I believe that. That's probably what I would feel if I played it. I'd probably play it for a bit, and I'd probably be like, meh. Maybe. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I was gonna pick up the expansion and start up a new character and, like, see, but I think maybe I just wait and see. I don't have a lot of, like... I don't have a lot of inspiration for it, or I don't have excitement for it. That's what it is. I didn't have any, like, excitement for it, and so that's why, like, I decided not to check it out. I had interest in it. I have interest in it, and I have to realize that, like, interest is not excitement. And I really don't want to start a series on a game that I'm not excited about. And then what do they want for the expansion? They probably want $39.99 or something. I don't think I want to pay them $39.99. I don't really think I want to pay them. I already paid them once. I paid them once and I didn't really get a great game. So like I really don't want to pay them again for like another not. If it really pops off and if it turns out that people really love it because there's something like really good about it, then maybe I would check it out. I saw like an Asmon thumbnail that said like New World is great again, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. The New World was never great. So does that mean it's still bad? Oh god, it was bound to happen, guys. The inventory's full. We gotta head back. I think there's a vendor here somewhere. Let's just head back. I'm not gonna fight anything that's not aggressive on the way. Auntie, when am I playing the Warrior again? I went to play last night, but I had a really shitty afternoon, so I was gonna play. I planned to play last night, and I didn't play because my afternoon turned into garbage. And so like I want to say that like I'll play tonight, but yeah, what happens is then I have to leave this computer and I have to go into the world and I have to like be a human, and that's when everything falls apart. And so like I make this plan where I'm like, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be back on here tonight. We're gonna play on the Warrior, and then the plan falls apart because like. When really stupid shit happens to me, I can't pretend like I'm in a good mood to play a video game. Like, I guess I could approach it like a job, and I could just get on here no matter what. But yeah, so I worry about promising tonight, because what I learned from yesterday was like anything could happen outside my walls. Like, once I leave my walls, anything is on the table. It doesn't matter what I expect, doesn't matter what I think. Anything could happen. So yeah, so maybe tonight. Hopefully tonight. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, hopefully tonight. Because it won't be tomorrow with football. Yeah, Shadow. I'm sure that works for some people, and I think like at different parts of my life it probably worked for me. But like nowadays I just like to play when I'm in a good mood. Can I help you? And I don't have to be in a great mood, but I at least want to be even keel. When I've had some garbage happen and I'm like, and I'm just really unhappy, like I don't want to play then. I don't know. Yeah, I think it has become different as I've gotten older. I hope I'm not selling stuff that I need. Okay, the hollow vulture bones, Salty Scorpion Venom. I can't sell those. Okay, I like it. I like it when it makes it so that I can't sell quest items. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will get them turned into. Yeah, absolutely. All right, that looks pretty decent.
Off and away. Here there. Off with you.
Nice.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then. You have a great day now.
What I've been trying to figure out is like, how am I going to get this character any rested XP? Because I mean, we can keep playing it every day. Like, I don't really mind. Like, I don't mind. I like the character a lot. I don't really mind playing every day. I just know that at some point rested XP would be very good to have, and I haven't really figured out how to make that happen. If I pull out another character, like if I dust off another character, then I'm gonna have to deal with like people like asking me if my plan is to start 17 characters and get them all to level 20. And I don't really want to deal with that. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Play the rogue more. Yeah, I wanted to keep the rogue on the recorded series. But unfortunately, per YouTube, I can only drop recorded videos on the weekend when I don't stream. Because if I put out a recorded video on a day that I stream, it doesn't show the video to anybody. And if that was the only thing that happened, I wouldn't care. If the only negative thing that happened was that one video didn't get shown to everybody, I wouldn't care. But every time one of your videos underperforms per YouTube's metrics, it will then push all of your content to less people for a while until you have some stuff that outperforms. So it's not even like you put out a video that no one gets to see and only that video suffers. Everything you do suffers for a while after that until your metrics are back up. And that's why there have not been any recorded videos going up during the week. Was because I got sick of doing more and seeing my numbers go like this. It's counterintuitive, but unfortunately that's how YouTube works. So I've been trying to put the recorded stuff up on the weekends, specifically on Sunday when I don't stream at all. I have been considering, like, when I want to do more recorded stuff, like when things like Cataclysm come out, or if I want to record some of the new season, I've been contemplating moving the recorded series over to my second channel, which is Rambles Gaming, which I'm not really using for anything right now. I had it as a place just to play one-off stuff that I wanted to try out, and like other than that, I haven't really done a lot with it. But I have been strongly contemplating moving the recorded series over to that channel, and that way they're not affecting like this channel. Alex, I should just play the Warrior more? Probably. But then the Warrior is going to quickly have the same issue. I should probably just play the Warrior more. Just play the Warrior day, night, front, left, right, and center, you know. Yeah, it's not just about what's best for me, mainly. I mean, it is, but it's also like, when the videos underperform, that means they're finding less people, which means that less people have a chance of finding themselves to the channel, to the community, etc. And so it's like when I'm doing things that are that are kind of like punishing the videos, it's like I'm finding less people. Less people are finding me. The community like is not growing as it could. So it is about me, but it's also about the channel and the community. And like finding people that they like being here, you know. I worry about finding less of those people. And yeah, and Anubis, yeah, this channel has become like, I think YouTube is now considering this like a streaming channel because of how much I stream compared to how many videos I'm putting out. So like maybe like in a way like I tipped the scales because I changed what I was doing. And yeah, and so I've been thinking about just moving the recorded stuff, like the immersive stuff, over to Rambles Gaming. And like that kind of makes more sense, you know. Even like the nomenclature of the title of the channel makes more sense, because this is Robert Rambles, where I do a lot of rambling on the streams now. And then the other one is Rambles Gaming, where I focus more on just playing the game and shutting up. And so even like the naming convention of the channels seems to kind of like support the concept of moving the recorded stuff over to the second channel. And that just happened to turn out that way. Stolly, good afternoon, man. Thanks for being here. And Shadow, I haven't touched the mage. Yeah. The mage and the rogue are the characters that are sitting on the bench for the recorded series that I have not been publishing during the week. They're just benched right now. And yeah, and I'm just not digging the horde side of things, honestly. I like the mage as a class, but I'm like ultimately I'm not really digging the horde side of things. I don't know why. Maybe I'll come back around eventually. Everything gets a return. Nicholas, thanks for being here and checking out the stream, man. I appreciate that. I do an alliance mage. I'll be crucified if I do that. I don't have any interest in getting crucified publicly. It sounds like a good idea, but... It's Halloween, I should be enthralled with the horde. Yeah. I used to like playing the undead stuff during like that time of year, you know, but I've done it for 20 years. Like I'm kinda through it. I've kinda worked through it already. But I used to do that. I feel like I always started up a Forsaken character around Halloween back in my like 20s. I thought about the priest, Alex. Yeah, the priest is like level 9. She's sitting in Dunmorrow, like waiting to go do all those quests. So yeah, I did think about... I logged into the priest for like a split second yesterday. What am I looking for? Oh, hollow vulture bones. Okay, this makes sense. The priest is the best class. Yeah, I like the priest a lot. The priest is definitely like my favorite caster, but the mage is a lot of fun. The mage is like, it's not as safe as the priest. You have all these tools that can really help get you out of trouble, but it's more exciting kind of. Yeah, the mage is a more like exciting class, where the priest is like a really good steady class. Like what the warrior is to melee, the mage is to casters. Like it's just like a more exciting class, or it can be, especially when stuff goes wrong and you're popping off frost novas and you're blinking away, you're popping mana shield, you're getting all your like icy procs and freeze them in place, and then you're critting them over and over and over again. Like it just gets to feel pretty exciting. A warlock? Oh god, Alex, are you trolling me? First you tell me to make an alliance mage knowing I get crucified for it. Then you tell me that I should play a warlock. Brother, no man, that's not the way. I can't do the warlock. The warlock, like, you press a button and nothing happens. Like, there's not even like a spell animation. Like, I guess that's one thing that that bothers me about it, that I never really admitted to myself, is that like I find the warlock visually boring. I just find it visually, on top of all the other problems I have with it that I've talked about, if we're being real and honest, like I'm a shallow person and I find the warlock visually boring. Like, you do instant cast dot, instant cast dot, instant cast dot, wand. Like, it has spells, but it doesn't have spells. At least on the priest, we're not even using spells. At least on the priest, the point is that we're just wanding the whole time. We got a nice glowy bubble around us. At least on the priest, we're not making a pretense of having, like, spells. Because, like, on the warlock, you have spells, but there's really, like, no spell effects. Do a boomkin, Auntie. It'll never get boring because every fight is interesting due to not having mana. That's interesting for some people, I think. I don't know if I'd be interested. They're also interesting fights because of no HP. Good, good, great. So we're not doing that. Like, yeah, I don't know what it would take to play a Boomkin. You know, I don't know what it would take. Is Druid the least played class in hardcore, or is it Shaman? It's probably Shaman, isn't it? It's probably Shaman because of the only because of the restriction of the faction. I feel like if Shaman in Classic could be played by Horde and Alliance, there would definitely be more Shaman players than Druid players. I really hope for the season of Mastery 2 that they shuffle up some of the talents and some of the specs. And that they go in and, like, you don't have to change it, but go in and make some classes more powerful than they were. Like, just don't try to even them all out. Make a new meta. Like, spike some classes way up. Make it so that Boomkin is the best DPS in the game. You know? Like, I hope they, like, change it up so that, like, every season there can be a different meta. Every season, different characters, different classes and specs can feel stronger or weak. That's one of, like, the easy things they could probably do with seasons. Like, there's much cooler stuff they could do with a new season that I can think of. But one of the easier things could be just to, like, rebalance the talent trees in such a way that you create a different class ranking when it comes to, like, performance. That would be neat. Because, yeah, I'd love a reason to go play a Boomkin, you know, if it was like they're just amazing damage and look, this one change made them really fun to play. Okay, I'm sold. But it's like, I'm not gonna go play something that I know is like, oh, it's almost intentionally bad. The Paladin's not boring to me because we're swinging a weapon. I'm shallow, so I get to see weapon swing animations. It's one of the reasons why I play kind of close into my character. So no, to me it's not boring. There's no rotation to speak of, but we get some pretty flashy stuff. Boom, we got a flashy thing. Boom, we judged, and now I get to watch the swing animations. I get to watch the fight play out and the dodges and the parries and stuff like that. Whereas on the Warlock, you're just well, you're not even getting hit, so you don't even get to see the enemies' attack animations on the Warlock because you're not even getting hit ever. It's just your pet way off in the distance where you can barely see it getting hit, and all you're looking at on your screen is your character doing this. So, like, on a melee class, you at least have the excitement visually, the visual stimulus of seeing the enemy attacking your character, and you can see some of the dodges and stuff like that. Like I said, whereas on the Warlock, it's just you. It's just you and you're wanding. And in the distance is a blueberry. And it makes it really boring. Yeah, it's totally different. When is BlizzCon? November 2nd and 3rd, I believe. Someone can fact check me. I used to think it was November 20, but I think it's November 2nd and November 3rd. Yeah. And we should get a new season of Classic announced at BlizzCon, and then that new season should launch like pretty soon after that. They promised us a season of Mastery 2 by the end of 2023, and by the time BlizzCon happens, we will have exactly 2 months left of 2023, so we can expect to be in a new season fairly soon. We can expect to be playing a new season of Classic WoW before the new year. So that's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting. Oh, a month's gonna fly by, man. 1 month is like, that's really soon. Like, God, are we already in October? Yeah, it's already October 4th somehow. I've lost track of time because, like, usually in Michigan by October, it's cold out. At least cool every day. And for the past week or so, we've had like 80-degree temperatures. And so my brain is having a hard time accepting the fact that we're actually in October right now. I see the trees dying, but it's so hot out. It doesn't make sense to my brain. So, like, yeah, like, I'm shocked that we're even in October, and before I know it, we're gonna be in November. So, yeah. Johnny, thanks so much for the $5 super chat, man. Good morning to you. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Right. That's what we used to say before raids back in the day. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Do we have any idea what Season of Mastery 2 is going to be? No. They promised us it wouldn't be another Season of Mastery 2, and by that, like, people mean, like, just an XP buff. They promised us basically that it wouldn't be as boring as the actual Season of Mastery. But I don't think when they said that, they had any actual ideas about what they were going to do at all. I think they just knew the sentiment was that just having a fresh start with an XP buff is not a seasonal content thing. It's a fresh start thing. Like, also, like, doing a year-long season and then taking a year off of doing anything is also not seasonal content. So I think they kind of, like, read the room a little bit, and they just kind of realized that they didn't know what they were going to do, but they knew they couldn't just do another Season of Mastery, because, listen, in the Season of Mastery, it was a year-long season that people played for 3 months. And then they stopped and never came back. So it was basically an abject failure. And so we don't know what they're going to do. We'll hear all about it on November 2nd or 3rd. And then I'm hoping that we should also have the release date too. It should be, here is the new season, all the cool stuff that you don't believe that we're going to think of. And then they should be like launching on December 6th. And then we all get excited. Everybody quits hardcore in anticipation of the new season, and then hardcore is officially dead. That's my prediction. Wow, that's awesome, man. You're really cranking it out. That's great. And it's on a warrior that makes it like doubly impressive as any other class. Yeah, they are gonna have to be creative, Robert. Yeah, like, and like, yeah, they can't add a lot of new stuff. So I'm hoping that the creativity comes from like talent rebalances, that it comes from opening up classes to different races, like, because they're only going to be able to do system things, so it's not going to be content things. It's going to be system things, and I'm like, what can they do with system things? Maybe they could do stuff like they could increase the loot drops in 5-mans, but have there be a new difficult set. You know what they did with the freaking Heroic ++ and Wrath of the Lich King? Maybe they'll do something like that for 5-man dungeons in Classic in the season. Maybe they'll have like a heroic mode where, you know, the healer has to work harder and then everyone gets more loot. I don't know. But yeah, because they're only going to be able to do system stuff. Nobody's around you, huh, Ra? Yeah, I was wondering when that would happen, when we'd get to a point where we're just not going to see any other players leveling up. Like, approaching 50 seems like it's definitely the spot. Oh, hi there. They have the new IP coming out next month for mobile. Yeah, it's the Warcraft Rumble mobile game. Yeah, I think that actually launches like the day that BlizzCon comes out. Yeah, the first day of BlizzCon, I think, is the day they're launching their mobile game. I'm sure it'll make them a ton of money in microtransactions. It'll probably eventually make them more money than World of Warcraft itself does, because like you know what they say, everybody's got a phone, right? So, and they're gonna monetize the living crap out of it. It's gonna be so monetized. They're basically gonna be selling you like little virtual toy figurines. They're gonna monetize the living crap out of it. But hey, I mean, that's what they have to do, so. If it makes them a lot of money, maybe some of that money filters back into Warcraft. I don't know. We're looking for vultures, right? We need a couple more vulture bones, and we're just not really finding many. I thought there was like a pile of bones they like to congregate around, but I haven't seen it. Diablo Immortal still bringing in 2 million a month. I saw that it has many, many more viewers on Twitch than Diablo 4 has. But then again, Diablo 3 has many, many more viewers on Twitch than Diablo 4 has, so not really a big surprise. I mean, I think everybody agrees that Diablo 4 was like a big flop, so we'll see how Season 2 goes. I remember bouncing off of Diablo 4 like immediately. We did like a couple of streams and I was like, oh my god, I'm so not enjoying this. And at the time though, people were like on copium. People were like, this is the best game that has ever been created. It's the best Diablo. It's so amazing. And then that tune changed like a month later. As soon as they got the seasonal content, they're like, oh, this game is shallow and stupid. You nailed it. Shallow and stupid. Yep. It's easy to make a shallow and stupid game that's garbage when your devs don't play video games. It turns out it's really easy to F up like that when you don't play the games. Oh yeah, I mean the box copy sales. I mean I paid like 30 extra bucks just so I can play it on the real release day and not like the made up release day the next week after everybody had been playing it for a week. Like yeah, oh yeah, people threw money at it. They threw money at it, so like yeah, it made money, I'm sure. But then simultaneously everybody quit playing it like, you know, a couple months in. Yeah, they made all the pre-sale money and that was it. Like they made all their money in pre-sales. Yep, and now it's like, will anybody ever trust the Diablo name again? Probably not. Like, not as many people are going to come back and pre-order Diablo 5, you know what I mean? And they were like, so I read a quote that said they were expecting Diablo 5 like in a year. Like, they want to do yearly releases of Diablo. Like, are you kidding me? They're like, yeah, of course they want to do yearly releases of Diablo because they saw how many pre-orders they got for Diablo 4 and like, the shareholders were like, wait, can we release a game like this every year? And Mike Ybarra was like, yeah, we can. We're gonna find a way. It's called crunch.
Alrighty then. Hi, how are you? Alrighty then. Very well then.
Hey, be seeing you.
Are they making another GTA? Is that still a franchise that's alive? I guess it must be.
Peace, friend.
Why don't they just do like a GTA MMO? That sounds like something that people would like. They could marry hyper-violence and hyper-realism. That's what people love that stuff. I don't know why there's not the GTA MMO. Mark, happy Wednesday, man. Thanks for being here. Rude, very rude. We're trying to skin your buddy here. Don't you have any manners? I'm basically having the worst luck at finding these birds. Maybe over here. I think these are the bones I was thinking of. There's one area where you can find a bunch of them, and besides that one area, they're all over the place. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I found it. It just took 25 minutes of running around. Yeah, we made it to the blandest looking zone in the game. Yeah. Yep, it's all the same color and it's all flat, so. Apparently in the evening time, the skybox is really pretty, during like sunset time. But yeah, we're here during the most boring time of the day, so. Alright, hey, look at that, we got the quest done. Is this it? I think we're done here. Yeah, I think we're done. We have, like, Wharf Master Dizzywig. This is gonna wait until we can take the boat from Booty Bay. I think, like, we could run, but I don't really want to. Martek the Exiled, he's in the Badlands. Hemet is in Stranglethorn, we'll be headed back that way. Okay, yeah, I think we're done here. It's probably time to, we can hearth out of here. We can hearth off of the continent if we want to. Mark, we did the travel at the end of the stream yesterday. Yeah, it was fine. We went through Dustwallow and out into the Barrens and down the Great Lift. Yep, I got it done yesterday. Alex goaded me into it. Inevitably, a bunch of people in chat did. Like the more I said I didn't want to do the run, the more I got goaded into doing it.
Yo!
I'm so easy to manipulate, I guess.
Keep it real! Glad I could help! Remember!
Another Ratchet quest. Okay, yeah, I think I'm out. Yeah, yeah. Peace out, Kalimdor. We'll see you later. And so yeah, like all this stuff is just gonna have to wait. Badlands is gonna wait. We'll get this one turned in. We'll eventually get these ones turned in. In the meantime, they're just gonna be eating up space in the quest log, which kind of sucks. I think we're gonna go back to Stranglethorn, and no one's gonna like it, but we're gonna take on the jungle fighters for a bit and see how that goes. We'll probably hit level 35. Oh god. Oh god, it's Stitches. Jesus. This is our first close encounter with Stitches. What level is he? Oh, he's only level 35. Yeah, he wouldn't even outright kill us anymore. I want to see what happens. I want to see if any players fight him. Maybe he'll get somebody. I like how they just keep waiting. Like, let's just wait here. Maybe he won't actually come into the town. I shouldn't get too close to him. He'd take 2 hits to kill me. Really, David? He's that strong? Shit. Are they just gonna like kill him? They don't have a problem killing him, do they? How is it that he sometimes like kills the guards and stuff and goes after players? It seems like they're just rocking him. Oh, level 60's here. That's why they're rocking him. Okay, well that was boring. Lame, completely lame. Does the dragon spawn in the crater? I think he does, but I don't ever go in there. I don't even know what it looks like. Does it look like the rest of the zone, or does it look different? Yeah, like, you know, it's been 20 years and I've never been in the crater. Maybe we need to rectify this. It's really strange. They don't send you in there for anything. You know, I don't even know, like, why the elite dragon is there, or if it's like a higher level thing. I don't even know where the entrance to get into the crater is at. Because I don't think I've ever even revealed the map. There's an elven portal? What in the actual hell? Oh man. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'd like to at least get the map revealed, that'd be nice. This looks likely. It looks like a series of switchbacks. I see a trail on the mini-map. This has got to be it. This is so weird. It's so weird finding myself in a part of the world that I've never been in. Oh, snap. I would never have expected elven stuff. I would never have expected elven stuff in the Eastern Kingdoms in what was once like part of Lordaeron, right? Like, or no, well, still part of the human lands. This is weird. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Suddenly we're in Ashenvale. Just don't get close. I mean, I don't know how close I am. Oh, is that him? No, wait. What is that? Is that the portal? Okay, I don't see the mob. I mean, this is pretty amazing. It looks it's the Ashenvale tile set though, right? I mean, it looks just like Ashenvale. Alright, okay, well, I don't have to go deeper into here. I just kind of wanted to see it. I don't know if there's like a lot of value in like hanging out. I got the map reveal, right? Look at that, Twilight Grove. I've never even known what it was called because I've never revealed the map. Yeah, I don't see any mobs, but I don't have a big interest in pushing my luck. I just really wanted to see this area. There are only like a couple of areas like that in the whole game that I've never been into. Yeah, we'll leave. It was nice though. What do the humans think about all the night elf stuff? Like, why is this place never mentioned, like, in any of the quests? I thought the Worgen ripped out of here. Is that what happened? Did all the night elves turn into Worgen or something? They went dark druid and they like warged out. Is it because yeah, from what I remember from reading like all the books that you get through the zone is like this was where like all the Worgen originally poured out from. They came from the Emerald Dream Portal. Yeah, like I think I remember like that the first Worgen were druids that had taken on that form and they couldn't get out of it. It was like a battle form for them. They were corrupted by the nightmare. Is that why they couldn't get out of their form? One of these days when Warcraft is good again, I want to read my Chronicle books again. When I get to a point where I feel like the Chronicle books were not completely invalidated by Shadowlands, I'm going to read my Chronicle books again. They're so well written and so interesting to read. What is Jungle Secrets? Oh, the Jungle Secrets, no, I don't know what that is. Let's go grab it. Speak with Lieutenant Doran at the rebel camp. Okay. Congrats, Alex. That's awesome, man. Do you have your mount money? What is this quest? This guy is not here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what this quest is about, but he's not here. So weird. 20 gold. That's not too bad. Hey, you could probably grind for a little bit somewhere and get that, no problem. He roams the road. Okay, okay. It's not this guy, though. It's not this guy that roams the road. It's a different guy. Okay, got it. In other words, what you're saying is that I'll probably never find him. Okay. Same thing with this guy over here. Like, jungle secrets, like, yeah, oh, is it, no, it's not the same. Oh, it is the same. Okay, I see. They mark him in 2 places. Yeah, I've seen this guy, like, 1 time. In 20 years, I've seen him 1 time. He was, like, crouched over here. Oh, look. No, wait, those are Curzon agents. What is going on? Should I follow these guys? Are they part of this NPC, like, spawning or existing or something? Or no? I don't know what they're doing. Jason, you missed nothing. You didn't miss anything. I didn't fight Stitches. I didn't almost die. No misinformation in chat. There's enough misinformation on the internet. Okay, so yeah, I don't know where those guys went. They're out. I'm supposed to protect him from those NPCs. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking, but they just kind of took off. I don't even see where they would have went. I stopped paying attention for like a split second. I just missed the quest. Oh, good. Okay. Well, then that will be a quest that we probably never do. They killed him before I could help. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they just killed the quest giver. Why wouldn't they have an event that kills a quest giver? It makes perfect sense to make it so the player has to arrive at exactly that moment. Why wouldn't we kill the quest giver? I don't think that my herbalism is up to par here in Stranglethorn. I feel like my herbalism is not looking too good. It's not looking too good. I'll buy the next rank of skinning after I buy my next one-handed weapon. Once I've been able to afford my next one-handed weapon so we can go back to using a shield, then I will buy the next rank of skinning. Which is apparently 4.5 golds. They must give everybody their own lair for this area. Yeah, usually this place is swarmed with players. Usually there are just a ton of people here murdering everything. You never get snuck up on because everything's dead. And usually you gotta fight for spawns here, but today I don't see anybody. Even though the slash who tells me that there are just as many people playing as normal. It's a big zone though, so maybe people are more spread out. Johnny, have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for hanging out. That's 3 of them. Yeah, I didn't see the third one. That's a runaway type of situation for sure. Our run speed bonus is not helping us here as much as I would like. There we go. Yeah, that was a no-go. Two of them we could have taken. 3 of them, no. It's okay, we have 2 more bubbles we can pop, so. Because we have 3 bubbles. Although, oh, Divine Shield shares a cooldown with Divine Protection, so we don't have 3 bubbles. We have 2 bubbles. That's something. This one, the difference is Shield allows you to attack, right? Yeah, you can attack, but it increases the time between your attacks by 100%. Huh, okay. They share a cooldown. That's important to learn now, I guess. Yeah, it's really weird and disconcerting being in this area with no players around. Like, usually there are players here. So, I mean, are all these guys chained together? Is that what's going on? Like, all 3 of them are chained? If I pull this guy, I'm gonna pull the guy over here. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's not right, but it's same result. Same result. We're just getting ambushed by 3 of them no matter what we do. Fun times, fun times. Okay. You can stop chasing me now, or whenever you want, I guess. There you go. Well then. Maybe I'm just gonna kill wildlife for a bit. I don't know. Wait, it doesn't seem like the layering is going to allow for there to be other players. It seems like we're at a point where everybody gets their own layer. And so, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'll go check back in a little bit. But if there's nobody there right now, like, when is there going to be people there? Like, you know, there's 200 people in the zone or whatever, and none of them are there because we're all in a different layer. So it's fine. Layer swapping? It could work. I guess it has like a 50% chance of like getting us somewhere where there are other players. I don't know. There's 8 layers right now. Awesome. I'll just kill some tigers for a bit. And we'll do that and I'll go back and check on them and see. I like to just kind of roll with the punches. Yeah. From like a gameplay like standpoint, it would make sense to group up to switch layers and try to get like an ideal layer. It does make sense. I'm just like a roll with the punches type of person because of my laziness. I'm just like, oh, I'm in a dead layer. That sucks. And I guess I just like live with it, you know. I saw you do that yesterday with the weather. That was interesting. You know what? I would be 100% more inclined to do it to change the rain than to get into a layer with more players. Yeah, like next time it rains, I do want to do that because I kind of hate when it rains in the game. It gets on my nerves, and ever since my basement flooded, like the sound of rain is no longer like soothing to me since the one day when like my basement flooded. And so like yeah, I saw you do that and I'm like, that's a really good idea. I didn't know it worked like that. And so yes, the next time it rains, I will definitely try to group with people to switch my layer. But for mobs and for like players, I just like I can't be bothered. Tim, good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Zephyr, good morning, man. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. We are currently looking at the highest hardcore character, yeah. We are level 34. So for official hardcore, this is as high as we've gotten. And also context. We lost our first warrior at level 18. We lost our second warrior at level 27. Aside from that, I have like a low-level mage and a low-level rogue that I've been doing like recorded stuff with on the weekends. And they're still alive, they're just on the bench. I haven't been putting out a lot of recorded stuff during the weeks while I'm streaming. But yeah, two warriors dead. Level 18, level 27. We have a low-level warrior going too on the alliance side here. The intention of which was supposed to be to let the paladin get rested XP, because the paladin really needs some rested XP, but that hasn't happened yet. So yeah, I'm thinking since the last warrior died at 27, the Night Elf warrior will probably die around 37. We seem to get like 10 more levels every time we try a warrior. 7 more warriors and we'll get a max level 1. Well, here's one other player. Two other players. Oh, he's going all in? Nope. Okay, he didn't get everything, okay. Like, I'm not fighting the whole camp with you. I'm sorry, I don't know you that well. Here we go. This is manageable. The medicine men, do they have a heal? They probably have a big heal, don't they? I won't be surprised if he just has a ginormous heal. Oh, this guy is just passively regenning all of his HP. He's regenning his HP like faster than I can actually deal damage to him, which is always the situation you want to be in. There we go, somebody helped us out. Oh god. Yeah, I know. It's a dangerous area. I get it. It's a crappy area too. I don't even want to be here. It's not even worth doing the quest right now because like, yeah. It's not even worth it. I'm out. Bye. Yeah, I'm done. I'll just go kill tigers or panthers or something. I don't know. It's not worth it. Speaking of panthers, here we go. We're dealing so little damage, and I'm burning through my mana, which is incredibly annoying to me. So it's not even worth it to try to do the quest. Overall, I am becoming displeased with the amount of mana and HP we are spending on each encounter. It's starting to turn into the same kind of sore point. I just don't want to do the quest, Alex. Yeah, I'll do it later. When I'm like level 40, I'll go back and do it. And then I'll be able to take on packs of 4 of them, and it won't be a big deal. Yeah, I don't have to do it now. I should probably try to grind out level 35. Like, grinding out level 35 here would be good. I'll get some good stuff that I can vendor for gold. I can work towards getting a one-handed weapon again so we can put the shield back on. I think I should just grind. Blessing of Wisdom? Nah. I'm spec'd into Blessing of Might, so... If I feel like I need to use Blessing of Wisdom with my one-button rotation, then what that means is the fights are lasting too long. That's like the indication to me that the fights are lasting too long, and that I shouldn't be fighting those guys if I'm burning through mana like that. Let's go to the plateau area. The plateau, like, over here was a good spot to fight panthers and tigers. Jason, I had an epic battle on Athos, our priest, with one of the medicine men. They kept healing themselves over and over and over. I kind of remember that. I remember an encounter with one where they kept healing, now that you say that, where they just kept healing themselves because they had a really deep mana pool. Yeah. You know, I kind of want to do the run down to Booty Bay, so I can go turn in all my quests and Ratchet. Maybe we'll do that. It could be a little bit sketchy. Maybe I want to do that. It would be nice to have somewhere in Stranglethorn where I could set my Hearthstone, where I could, like, get rested XP. It'd be really nice to have somewhere in Stranglethorn where I could fly to. I don't know. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Damn it. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. I think I did it at level 35 on the last warrior. I did it at a lower level. There was like one spot where there were gorillas that were like trouble. I don't have to do it now, but you know what? I kind of get tired of not having a place to get rested XP here. And I get tired of there not being a flight point here. It's a place where you have to spend so much time. And for the Alliance to not have a flight point or an inn in the northern part of the zone is such a huge, intentional slap in the face. It's a huge intentional slap in the face. And I don't like it. Ra, you ran there at 32 on a warrior, then I'm going. Yeah, I have bubbles. Yeah, if you were able to do it on a warrior and like somehow you didn't die at 32, then I'm gonna do it now. I don't want to wait. I'll fight some stuff along the way if it's like normal stuff, just to keep the experience going. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the road and I'm gonna go. I gotta be able to get to Ratchet. I don't want these quests in my log. Exactly, I'll get the flight point in Booty Bay and the flight point in Ratchet, so it's worth it. She doesn't aggro. Like, I'm not gonna go give her a hug. I might let her get past the bridge, but I'm like, she doesn't aggro. I'm not gonna run past her on the bridge. In fact, we'll just avoid her. But yeah, but she's fine. But we'll avoid her anyway. Alex Rexar passed you by. Yeah, like, that was the one that it took people a lot to convince me that Rexar wasn't going to attack me. Because I thought, like, if anybody's going to attack me, it's going to be Rexar. Or his pet, Misha. But yeah, apparently she doesn't... Apparently Rexar doesn't aggro. Like, which I think is kind of weird. Which begs the question, like, why is he there? What's he doing? This run, Jason? Yeah, we did. We did this run on Bloodset Buccaneers. I think it was the other Paladin that we did this on. And in that time, people had to convince me that the Horde NPC we just passed was not aggressive. I remember having to be convinced. And then after that, we tested it, and she wasn't, so... Now I know from personal experience. I still like to avoid her, because I feel like... What if I misclick her? What if I misclick her and, like, auto-attack, you know? Best not to be within melee range. I wish we were revealing some of the map. Like, I wonder if I can, like, step off to the side here and just, like, reveal some of the map. I hate running through a zone and, like, not revealing anything. This is not giving me any area names to speak of. Yeah, level 43 Elite Tiger? Nah. Back to the road we go. No map reveals for us. Level 43 Elite Tiger. Hey Nemo, how's it going, man? Yeah, we have a two-hander on for right now. I'm saving gold for our next one-hander. I didn't have the gold for the upgrade I wanted, and so I ended up with a cheaper two-hander for a little bit. But no, we're going back. Kill rate sucks. Paladin DPS is garbo. And we need to get a one-hander and a shield going again so that we can at least be more survivable. Because two-handed on the Pally is not really that enjoyable, to be honest. So I'm just saving money. Yeah, we don't have a little bit. Probably by maybe even the end of the day today. If I toss the gold over for my bank alt, I should have enough to get the next one-handed weapon. Nemo, you're level 53 and you're yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, I shelved my 47 Paladin because like part of it was a weapon and an issue with like my gear, but part of it was just like the DPS is so bad. So like not only are you not killing stuff, but you're taking so much damage that you have to full heal every fight and you have to drink every other fight, and it just got like really tedious. So I'm kind of hoping that like just going with a sword and shield will just make it so that I don't mind if I have to drink. I don't want to have to heal and drink every fight. If I could just not have to heal and drink every single fight, then that would be good. Nah, on the 47 Paladin, it was the same with green mobs. Like I was explaining earlier, even on this character, like it's the same with green mobs. I could kill one green mob. I was down to half HP. I was down to half MP. I'd full heal myself. I'd be down to a quarter MP. I'd have to drink. I'd pull the next green mob. I'd get down to half HP, half MP. I full heal myself. I have to drink. And part of it was the weapon. Like the weapon was kind of old, but part of it is the fact that, let's be real, and we all know this is true, despite how much we love a paladin or whatever, paladin are D tier DPS. They're some of the worst DPS in classic. So like no matter what spec you do on a paladin, when we're talking about damage against one target 1-to-1, no matter what spec you do, no matter what your weapon is, you're dealing with some of the worst damage in the game. It's just how it is. And what you get in return is you get bubbles and heals and survivability. But we have to be real. Like, no matter what, you get to a point in the game where you are doing garbage DPS. It's just reality. It's just reality. Like, and gear will help a little bit, yes. Gear will, like right now we have a really good weapon and our DPS is still garbage. So like gear does help a little bit, but it doesn't change the fact that if we're looking at comparatively geared characters and comparatively geared classes at the same level doing one-on-one damage against a single target, your gear won't change the fact that you're still going to be D tier DPS. It won't change it. If we're talking, because you're going to want to get gear on every character. It's not just about getting gear on a pally. You're going to want gear on every character. Like it's just like how the game works. So like if you take a comparative like level of any other class besides maybe the shaman is going to do more damage than the pally. It's just the truth of it. I still love the pally. Like I said, the trade-off is that you have awesome survivability. You know. Yeah, that's the thing is like, weapons and gear will help. You are still the worst DPS class in the game. We just have to live with it. You just have to live with it. Like, you can have the best gear that you can get. Just like on any character you play, you're going to want to get the best gear you can get. It's important for everybody. And so if you're looking at comparatively geared people, which you're always going to want to be well geared, obviously, then it's bad. Your DPS is still the worst in the game. And yeah, Nemo says it exactly. Like, people don't want a ret paladin in like higher level dungeons for that reason, because everybody knows that it's the worst DPS in the game. You know, and they don't care how well geared you are. It doesn't matter. They don't care. You can go heal. Yeah, you could heal, but that's not what we're talking about. we're talking about DPS. Yeah, of course you could go heal. Yeah. And then you could get an awesome new weapon, and then you're going to go fight stuff, and you're still going to burn through half of your mana. You're still going to need a heal at the end of it, and you're still going to have to sit and drink. But maybe you get a couple big exciting crits. I will grab some of these just to have them, the lower level ones.
Time is money,
yeah, I think I'm doing this. I don't, yeah.
Hurry back.
Fine. I don't see a reason to keep it. It's like almost the equivalent run from Darkshire. And pretty soon we'll be able to do stuff down here, so. I have to mail this off. Let me do that as well.
Glad I could help. Talk to me! Glad I could help! Keep it real! Hurry back! Keep it real! What's up? Glad I could help! Hurry back! Talk to me! Glad I could help!
We are full on quest. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's this stuff holding me back. Wetlands, I'm probably not doing this. I should have done it a long time ago. If I ever want to do it, I'll just go back and grab it. Same thing with this. If I want to go back and do this, we can. There we go.
What's up? Hurry back! Keep it real! Glad I could help!
And then my flight point is not over here. That sounds fun, Jason. Yeah. That sounds like a good time. Anubis, all your TVs and phone decided to close out and shut down all by themselves. Odd occurrence. It was probably aliens. Did you lose any time? Is all of your time accounted for? Because it's probably aliens. Guys, it says he's a human warlock, but I kind of have a suspicion that maybe he's not a human warlock. It's just this weird feeling I have. Remember before BFA when they said the cannons would be fired? Cannons were never fired. He's Horde, but it says human warlock. You mean I can't trust the tooltip? No. No. I know. I know it's a disguise. I find it funny that the tooltip actually like tries to fool you, like, you know. You'd think it would give you the appearance, but then you'd hover over him and it would say like whatever his actual race was. But I think it's funny that it says human. I liked coming across the human shaman earlier. That was fun. I've always found it funny, like, how the boats are not manned at all by anybody. And it's not till Wrath of the Lich King that they put anybody on the boats. That could be like a quality of life improvement. Please put people on the boats to not bust my immersion up completely. Please put vending machines in the boats so I can sell my junk while I'm on the boat, because what else can you really do on the boat? I'm glad they like. Oh, okay. I thought these were cobwebs at first. I thought they were literal cobwebs. They're not. They're places to sleep. What would human shaman's totem look like? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that's why they can't have shaman. Alex, I did. Yeah, I did pick up the Booty Bay flight point. Mm-hmm. I totally got it, guys. I swear to God. then I jumped down onto the adjoining building. Yeah. I got it because then I got it and then I jumped off. So, yeah. I mean, either way, my Hearthstone is set there, so even if I had not grabbed it, we'd still be able to. But I did grab it. You have no faith. Bug tussle. I don't have to leave early, but I'm gonna take a lunch. you did get here just about a little bit over 2 hours in, and I'm probably gonna take a short break for a lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna be back after that for a while, but I am gonna be taking a lunch soon. So you did come at the perfect time. But no, I'm not done for the day, but I do want to take a break. Am I hungry? Yeah, I'm a little hungry. I'll just have a small snack. Maybe I'll eat a yogurt or something, and refill my coffee and just stretch my legs and stuff.
Time is money, friend.
Yeah, what happened, Amy, is like you brought me home that omelet, which was awesome, but like I didn't have a protein shake because of that.
Keep it real.
So I finished my workout, the dinky little workout I had, but then I had the omelet, which was awesome.
Keep it real.
But I didn't have a protein shake, so. Maybe I'll just go have a protein shake and a yogurt. That could do me. What's the horde equivalent of an alliance, Andy? I assume to be a horde, Andy, which doesn't flow off the tongue as easily. I just don't think there are any.
Sure could use your help, kid.
That's why it doesn't have a name.
Hey there, just passing through.
Okay, check in with the Wharf Master.
Keep it quick, kid. What
is this? What is this? Oh no shit. Is this the low-level quest? Could an Alliance person come here at like a low level and do these quests if they somehow got over here? I didn't realize that. Huh. That's cool. A Horde Henry. There you go. Horde Harry. Okay. Okay. I like it. It seems right. Is that all I had to turn in? I feel like... I thought there was more. Hemet, Badlands, back to Shimmering Flats. This goes back to Booty Bay. Okay, okay, okay. So Shimmering Flats and Booty Bay. Got it. Guys, I am going to park it at the inn. And I am going to take a lunch. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to take my lunch. That should be like 15 minutes maybe. I think we're going to play the Warrior for a little bit this afternoon. I think we're going to park our girl here. We're going to get some rested XP. And I think we are going to play the Warrior this afternoon. So yeah, if you guys want to join me for that, I would really appreciate it. I'd love to have you there. If not, then I will see you guys next time. But yeah, I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. And we will go again. We'll go to the Warrior. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.